Hello world, welcome to the OG Time Podcast. The year is 2023. We have a great episode today, but we will be right back after this commercial here at the OG Time Podcast. Let's get it.
Put us on everything. Gotta be fucking lasagna or something. You proud of me, I'm rocking Prada or something. Hiding dope in my dress, crackers in my left lane, but I'm staying ahead. Even in the next life, I'm taking this bread. I'm ducking a fed time. Yeah, when everybody left me, I still have my treasures. I never cut them, but if I ever do, I'ma put them in a bag. She a thrill head, in a pill head. Corona season, I finally could walk around with a mask. Ain't smoking no weed, ain't drinking no lean. I'm paying attention to the bag. Ain't popping no perks, I'm staying alert. This money been coming in fast. Got my heart in the cast. Stressing up in her jail. She safe for the sake of our luck. I'm a rose gold, all your diamonds and accessories too. I know I'm a ugly ass little nigga, but I look better with you. Be putting the SG on everything, for whatever we do. I keep her made in some lingerie, gotta see through roof. I know Lamar gon' win the Super Bowl versus Bus to the Chiefs. Every time the Kodak in Detroit, I got the buffs on fleet. I'm keeping Charlize and Chanel, I don't even care if she sleep. Bulgari diamonds in my hair, she like it more when it's neat. When you been through everything like me, don't nothing seem amazing. Like all the realest niggas been taking the dick up the ass nowadays. Everybody wanna be gangster nowadays. I be controlling my anger, keep boogers in the face, like I'm still a little baby. And donuts in the race, just left the yo with a little baby. 2 babies on the way, from 2 different ladies that I knew back then. Way before I was famous, I was getting my dick sucked by Tierra. And my mama told me I killed me a nigga by Kiera, but she already know I'm texting on my kill server like I'm still selling dope. My people say they proud of me cause they been seeing my growth. I don't throw money, I left the play house, throwing rats out the dope. I don't throw money, I'm in the Bay House, throwing rats on the floor. I like it in every form. I told you I ain't playing. Don't leave me, mommy. Let me know you still praying. This time I want everything. Need more money, more time. This time I want everything. I'ma guarantee that you smiling. Don't leave me. Hold on, let me explain. I'ma put this on everything. Niggas know they ain't snipe again. That's on everything. I'ma kill a nigga by the 10 chain. That's on everything. $1 million in terror, and that's on everything. I just want everything.
Yes, we are back here at the OG Time Podcast with your host, Tyrone Dawson. Today is a great day to be great. Compliment somebody, help somebody out if in need, and also work on your dreams as who you want to become in the future. But today, on this episode, we have another banger. And this is coming from out of Florida. You know, these days, Florida is the craziest, wildest people out here. They don't care who you are. If it comes to scamming, if it's come to robbing, if it comes to anything, they don't care who and what you are about. Florida are the wildest people. I was just in Miami. I went through Florida also, and the environment down there is every man for themselves. It's a beautiful place. It has a lot of palm trees. I went to Ocean Drive. It was a very good environment. But for my experience, I went to go rent a car, and as I'm renting a car, they told me I had to put so much money down to get this car, and it was never heard of before. You know, when you go to a rental car, usually they want $300 to $500 down just as a down payment. I'm in Florida, Miami, Florida, and I go to a car dealership rental car dealership to get a vehicle, and they wanted me to put $2,500 down. What in the heck is going on? $2,500 down on a rental car. That's when you're dealing with these mom and pop situations. They want to get as much money as they can out of you because you're keeping the lights on. You're keeping food on their plate. And they try to scam you out of anything when it comes to, renting or whatever. They try to charge you for this, they try to charge you for that. So they have your money in their stack or whatever. But when you go to these big other rental companies, they don't do that. They just want $300, the most is $500. I never in my life heard where you had to put $2,500 down to rent a car. Only in Florida. But we're going to go to Florida and we're going to discuss a situation that's what's going on around the internet, around the world, and also is on the news. Do you remember this guy named Muhammad Mish Love Robinson? He was released from prison in September 2019 after serving nearly 2 years of a 3.5-year sentence for grand theft auto and participating as a doctor without a license. This guy is back in the news. He's back on the internet. He's back out here scamming people. Just what a lot of Florida people do. I'm not saying all Florida are scammers, but when you do come past people like Mr. Robinson, they will scam you out of your money. He practiced as a doctor and he was not licensed. How did he come up with this genius idea? But I'm assuming they sit around, they think about these ideas and they come with it and they move forward. So the man who was being faked as a doctor when he was 18 years old is going back to jail after pleading guilty to another scheme. Maharsh Love Robinson is now 25. When he was arrested in 2016 in Florida for practicing medicine without a license. The man who spent 3.5 years in jail for posing as a doctor when he was 18 years old and becoming a meme for it is going back to prison after he pleaded guilty for stealing more than $10,000 from his employer. Mr. Love Robinson, 25 years old, was sentenced to more than 28 months in prison last week after pleading guilty to grand theft and organized scheme to defraud, according to the court's documents. In 2020, Love Robinson was working for the United States Freight, where he instructed customers to pay directly to an account registered under his name and on a Venmo and PayPal instead of one of the administration's accounts. Dan Savan, the owner of the United States of Freight, discovered Love Robinson's scheme after he contacted the customer for payment. According to the text messages obtained by the court, Love Robinson admitted to taking the payment directly after Savine confronted him. "I swear I wasn't thinking, and I will make it right," Love Robinson text to Savine. "I got these compilation stages and things without thinking." Love Robinson first made headlines in 2016 when he was 18 years old for impersonating a medical doctor using the name Dr. Love and opening the New Birth, New Life Medical Center, where he practiced medicine without a license. Love was arrested after an investigation by the Department of Health and Human Resources for performing a medical examination on an undercover agent. According to court document, Love Robinson was released on bail a day after he was arrested. Love Robinson defended himself on the Good Morning American a few days after being released, saying that he never said he was a doctor. There are many types of degrees out here. That just because someone has the title doctor in front of their name does not necessarily imply MD, Love Robinson said on GMA. Later that year, while on bond, Love Robinson was arrested in Virginia after he tried to buy a $35,000 Jaguar with a stolen credit card from an older woman. Love Robinson received a combined sentence of 48 months, but he was released from prison in 2019. Guys, what's going on out here? Mr. Love Robinson, the Dr. Love, the guy who practiced medicine without a license. He's out here scamming people. He's using fraud credit cards. He's out here scamming his coworkers. He really don't care. He don't care who you are. He don't care what your status is. All he is for himself. If he could come up with a bag without working hard, he's going to make it happen. What's going on out here, people? What's the deal? What is going on here in Florida? Florida has the wildest, the craziest folks down there. There are some hard-working folks, but there are also some scammers, robbers, killers, and it is wild down there. I visited Florida about a month ago, and the environment I had was basically 1986 to 91 vibe. It seems like they're a little slower than the rest of the world. I'm from Washington, D.C., where it's fast-paced. I'm always in New York, fast-paced. I'm up in the mountains where it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So we live a fast pace. When I got off the airplane in Florida, everything was dry. It felt dry down there. First thing came to my mind was Scarface movie. The Scarface movie where Scarface said, you could become anything in this world if you have the balls. If you have the balls, you can become anything. But that doesn't mean go out here and steal. That doesn't mean have the balls to go out here and breaking people's cars and breaking people's houses and do crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you have the balls, go out here and do it the right way. Do it the right way, people. Love Robinson, he don't care. He scammed the old lady out of her money. He tried to buy a Jaguar for $30,000 off a stolen credit card. He scammed his coworker for $10,000. The owner is like, what is going on? He using fake accounts, get the job done, and he want them to direct the money to his account instead of the company account. People, don't turn out like this guy. Don't turn out like Mr. Robinson, because you would end up in federal prison. You do 48 months, you do 32 months, you do 15 months. Before you look up, you done did 15 years in jail. 15 years of your life has been taken away because you don't want to do the right thing. You don't want to go out here and open up an LLC and open your own business. You want to open up fraud credit cards. In 2023, you cannot get away with this no more, people. This is not 1995 no more. You can't get away with this. It looks good for 1 year, 2 years, but you're going to end up doing 5 years. Every day you enjoy that money, you're going to do 2 days in jail. It's not worth it. Evidently, Mr. Love Robinson, it has not clicked in his brain. What is going on, people? Think about it. You cannot scam hard-working people and think the federal government is not going to get a whiff of you. And when they do get a whiff of you, they come to get you. Think about the guy named Hush Puppy. He was robbing big corporations. He was taking millions of dollars. He was living in Dubai in the most luxurious hotel. $10,000 a night. They say he bought his own suite up there. So he was able to go to this luxury hotel anytime he want. But he was a scammer. Hush Puppy had millions, had all the cars. He had every car for every outfit. And I'm not talking about no Honda Accords. I'm talking about Rolls Royces, Ferraris, G-Wagons. All of his cars was $100,000 or more, up to $400,000. Hush Puppy was out here buying cars to match his outfit on another level with it. But he never thought he would get caught also. But they caught him in Dubai in his hotel room. I did a podcast on his go back on my playlist and look at it about Hush Puppy and him and his little crew. These guys are scammers. And he is the head scammer. And then you got guys like Love Robinson who looks up to scammers like this because they look at the glitter, the gold. But everything is not gold and glitter. You're taking from corporations to provide a lifestyle for yourself. And then when you get caught, you're going to do 20 years in jail. Is it worth it? They're going to take all your money. Hush Puppy had $38 million in the room when the feds came in there. He said that he thought he was getting robbed because they had on ski masks, all black, guns pointed out. They kicked down the door. He had $30-something million in his room, all cash money. Can you spend all of that money at once? Because I don't think you can go to a store and just drop $1 million on a house without it being in a bank account. So what do you do with all this money? Do you just carry it around with you and you buy stuff and you buy one? Because eventually they're going to be like, bro, I can't take all of this money at once because it's not in a bank. So what do you do? Buy all the groceries in the world? Oh, you buy all the sneakers in the world. You go to these high-end stores and pay cash. Because when it comes to buying cars and houses, anything over $10,000, they got to report that to the law. How did he pay for it? He paid for it in cash. Now, once they see that you pay anything over $10,000 in cash, they're going to start investigating you. Okay, he spent $11,000 in cash. We need to know where that money came from. It was not in a bank account. It was not on a credit card. So now you're going to be investigated. So what do you do with all this money? I don't understand. What do people do with all this money? I don't know, people. You know what I'm saying? I live a legal life. I don't do nothing outside of the norm of breaking the law. Because I am too old to be doing time in jail in a cell with another guy with funky feet. And, you know, trying to muscle you over a room or you muscling him of who got the top bunk. Or who has the bottom bunk. I don't have time for that. All that politics stuff in jail. That you know what I'm saying. It's a bigger world out here, people. Think about it. You go out here and work at McDonald's and be free. Think about it. At least you making an honest living and you do not have to look over your back. Can you imagine what Mr. Love Robinson felt when this money was coming to his account? Is the owner going to notice that money is missing? Payment has not been made by the other party. But the other party made the payment, but they're sending it to his account. He's an employee, and he's taking money from owners. Why would you even hire someone like this when you know eventually he's going to fall on hard times, and that's all he know? He's going to do what he know best, and that's steal, scam. They come in as a good citizen. They come in as, hey, I'm here to do my best. But as soon as they get on hard time, they scheming on your money. People, wake up. This ain't 1995 no more. People don't care about you. All they want to do is live a lifestyle because of what they see on the internet. They got to outdo the person on the internet. And half of the time, these internet people, they be renting a lot of this stuff so they can get followers. So when they do have a product they want to sell, they want to make it look like their product is big. You need to buy into my product so you can be like me in the future. But a lot of times they renting, or they got Airbnbs and they doing all of this like they live there. A lot of these people are liars. A lot of these people are selling you a dream. That's the name of the game. Sell you a dream so you can buy their product. They good at the facade. They got 2, 3, 4 million followers. I'm not saying everybody on the internet is a fraud. But people, you gotta work hard for what you want in this world. You're going to get to that level. But I don't believe somebody just pop out of nowhere and all of a sudden you're rich and you got all of these. Maybe I don't know something they know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling from how I see it. You got 4, 5 Hellcats and you live. What are you doing to get that? Are those cars stolen? Are they stolen? You got them at a location where you shooting videos with stolen cars? I don't know. Somebody, email me and educate me. My email is DawsonProduction@iCloud. Educate me how people making money. Because maybe I'm a little behind, like these Florida cats. Because the world moves fast. Every 5 months, it's a new trend. Every 5 months, it's a new way to make money. Every 5 months is you don't have to work a job no more. Open up your LLC. We making millions of dollars. Maybe I'm moving slow. So if someone can help me and show me how to become like these influencers on the Instagram, making 60, 70, 80,000 a month just showing people their lifestyle. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I would definitely try if this is some real stuff. But once again, folks, here at the OG Top Podcast, we're not going to hold you up. Once again, we are giving away a $25 gift card. Email me at DawsonProduction@iCloud.com. Type in free gift card giveaway. I'm giving a giveaway free gift card for $25 for the next 4 weeks, every Friday at 1 o'clock. So if your name is Ears in my email, I'm going to send you an email, say, hey, you won, and I can maybe cash app you, if that's more comfortable for you, or, I can send you the gift card information, or however you want to do it. But I am giving away a $25 gift card. Matter of fact, not a gift card, let's do Cash App. $25 Cash App for 4 weeks every Friday at 1 p.m. I'm going to let you know if you are a winner. So email me at dawsonproduction@icloud.com. Come win this money, people. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. We are a community. We are family. And I just want to say we out. Peace and love here at the OG Ty Podcast. And we are out.